What's up, gamers, and welcome to another exciting game preview. Today we're going to be checking out Supermarket Simulator, early access, currently right now on Steam. If it looks interesting, go ahead and go shoot over and grab a copy. The team is still working on it. I'm keeping up on the Discord. They are definitely got a much bigger team together now, so they're going to be cranking out some stuff here shortly. They just did a huge update, not even like 3 or 4 days ago. Added a lot more customization, so this should be fun. I've already gone through the whole tutorial part of it, the first like day, 2 days, 3 days, something like that, of the in-game stuff. If you would like to check that footage out, head over to Patreon. I'll post that over there for my members. Another little nod as a huge thank you to you guys for all this love and support. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump right in. One key little thing to keep in mind is that because this is in honor of Food Week for July 2024, I'm taking on the challenge of us essentially being a bakery. So we are only going to sell baked goods type stuff, which right now at the beginning of the game is just bread. So we have a metric butt ton of loaves of bread. But we'll go ahead and jump in and I'll show you guys what I mean. All right, so here we are. Supermarket. There's got to be a way to change. I know I saw a thing that you can change that. We'll definitely have to do that soon. All right, you come walking on in. One thing the tutorial does is it has you buy an expansion. So this wall right here, this yellow wall, used to be like kind of like right here-ish. This was much smaller before. And you only start with the 2 racks. We added on the green racks. I'm eventually going to go all green just because I like that kind of feel. We got the lights. You got the computer. So we come in here, we go to market. This is where we're going to order all of our breads. As you can see, cereal, I guess technically is a baked good, but I'm not going to do it. Pasta, no. I mean, we're going strictly like bread, cake, pie, like stuff you would find at like a traditional mom and pop bakery in the city. Which right now the only thing we got is bread. So we'll check how much bread we have on hand. And then you can do the furniture, you can do paints and floors now that we've expanded. All right, management. We come in here, so we're going to pay our bills. We've got electric bill, and we've got rent. The other thing we got to keep in mind is we took out a loan at the beginning, so we need to make a loan payment. All right, sweet. So let's get out. Let's see how much bread we have on hand. All right, we got 2, 4, 7, 8, 12, 14, 16... 14, 18. My math's not mathin'. We've got 18. There's 12 in a box, so that's a little over just 1 box. So let's order 3 more boxes. We get 3 more boxes sent to us here first thing in the morning. We're going to focus solely on bread. Now, for the setup, I don't like that this back is up against. I want this to be facing out so people can see. So we're going to grab this. We're going to throw it right there. I have a reason for this. Bear with me. I'm going to throw this over here off to the side. All right. So I wanted everything to be a shelf space apart. Right? So it's a shelf space. Bleh, excuse me. Right? You see the little white line? Right? It's 1 space from there. So we'll line this up here. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. There. And then we'll put this one here to get the spacing. Right about there's fine. And we'll move this one in. Again, to get the spacing. Come on, right there. And then now this one can be here. It's about a shelf space away from the front, and it's facing front. So it's like a display. There we go. What do you know? That looks so much better. Hell yeah. And I'm thinking eventually maybe putting like the little short shelves or freezers or something right here. Then we can put like a little fridge. Or we'll do like many of the supermarkets here in America where they put the little rack and mini fridge and stuff right here. So while you're waiting in line, you get a little impulse buy. You're like, hey, I want chewing gum. I want, you know, a Coke. And I want a magazine that hangs over here on the latest gossip about Brad Pitt and, you know, Matt Damon or whatever. Okay, now that's all done. We got our bread boxes. Go ahead and open this up. So I'm going to start them over here. Those I'm going to let dwindle down to nothing, because then I want to get rid of those shelves because I want to paint them green. I like the whole green vibe, right? It's fresh, supermarket. And I feel like those are the proper colors for a supermarket. Throw that away. Grab the next box. I'm going to leave the bottom shelf empty. Just because my OCD, I associate that with like being down by the feet. And that's gross. Alright, there we go. We've got that. We've got plenty of breads there. We got a little bit of bread here and here. We'll wait for that to dwindle down, like I said. And then we'll just, one at a time, buy a new rack. The green racks are $210, so we need to keep that in mind. We're aiming for $210 to replace those out. Eventually, I would like to replace the wood floors. I don't know, maybe do a slightly different color paint. We'll figure all that out later. The big thing is we need to get the $210 each to get the green racks, to make that all match, to satisfy my OCD. And then it's about $65 a day to run the store. That's our loan payment, our daily rent, and our daily electrical. Which, that being said, light. Let there be light. Alright, let's get this one lined up. Oh, that one is a mess. Alright, there we go. Line it up at the corner here. That works for that. And this one, same thing, line it up. Kind of with the center here. So maybe like there. And we'll grab this one, do the same thing up at the front. Line it up at the corner a little bit. Like that. There we go. That looks good to me. And then we got one right over us here. We can always buy more later. I'm not worried about that. Now this. How do we... Curious how we customize that. I don't know. Maybe it's something we do later on. Do we open the store and we do it? Nope. Store's open. Maybe something in here. Customization. Oh, okay. So here we go. Entrance position. We can change that for $700. Store name for $250. And change the entrance appearance coming soon. Okay, cool. Hey, look at that. First customer. Good morning, sir. I see you've got our world famous bread. All right. Now let's do change. $92 in change. And there you go. So one thing I have learned when it's coming to doing the change is when you do the keypad here for credit cards, debit cards, whatever, you have to put in the exact amount. So you're restricted on that. However, with the monies, you can give too much or give too little. Right, so here, if I try and do $7, it tells me no. So I have to put in 8. And then it goes, okay, good. Ah, okay, so right there, she just commented that she really wanted to find cheese. We have the ability to sell cheese, but since we're doing a bakery, obviously bakeries don't really sell cheese. I might later on change us from a bakery to like a deli. But right now, nope. We're just going to do baked goods. We're going to be the Inner City Bakery. I don't know, maybe we'll come up with a super clever name. If you guys definitely want to see me turn this into a series, let me know down in the comments, as well as let me know what we should name the bakery. Or if we should switch it to like a little deli or something like that. That would be a little fun. But we'll definitely have some little impulsy buy stuff here. We'll put some stuff up in the front. Yeah, we'll really make this place pop. Buying up all our bread. That's what we're known for, a signature item. Well done, sir. Well done. Love the sweater, by the way. Probably a little warm outside to be wearing that right now. Especially here in Ohio. We just got out of the 90s. Makes me laugh when I see the weather news in other parts of the world, and they're like, oh, people in the UK are getting hit with this crazy heat wave of like 30 some odd Celsius, and you do the conversion, you realize it's like 80 degrees. And you're like, what? They're having a massive heat wave of 80 degrees Fahrenheit? Like, really? 30 something Celsius, 80 degrees Fahrenheit? Like, bro, my summer just the other day was like 94 with like 60+% humidity. Like, don't talk to me about hot. And before that, when I used to live in California, we'd get like 120 degree days living in the high desert with like maybe 5 to 10% humidity. You walk outside, you can just feel yourself cooking already. Like, it'd be so hot you could crack an egg. People would do it. When I worked construction, people would bring eggs. They'd keep them in a cooler, and then they would crack and fry an egg on the sidewalk. Like, that's how hot it would get. And they want to complain about 80 degrees. Dude, 80 degrees is beach weather here in America. Like, come on. 80 degrees, I'm out at the pool with a beer. Like, that's not hot. That is, hell yeah. Fire up the grill. We're throwing on some dogs. 80 degrees. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed, England. UK, whatever your name is. Alright, this man seems to know what's up. Right, you agree, don't you? The UK. Can you believe this shit? UK. Alright. Sorry I couldn't meet your powdered sugar needs. That much bread. You're probably making French toast if you needed powdered sugar. That's fair. That's fair. Can't be mad at a man who makes his own French toast. She wanted a bottle of water. See, that could have been a great impulse buy. Could have been a good impulse buy. Damn. Oh, look at this guy. Little Muscle Pete here. Muscle Mike. Who hurt you, bro? Yeah, look at that look on his face. He works out not to get healthy. He works out because he's in pain. Who hurt that man? Back again with the sweater. Telling you, it's too hot. They never listen. It's a nice little shop. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us for opening such a nice little shop. Yellow walls are kind of meh. We might spice that up. But I do like the green shelves. We can embrace the full green. Oh, she wanted coffee. Yeah, sorry we don't sell coffee. So we're at 210 for a shelf. We can get another 65. Cover daily expenses. Plus a little on top to make sure we order more product. Obviously, if we can't, we'll go another day. At the end of the second day, we should definitely have enough to swap out those shelving unit. At least one of them. Then maybe we'll box up and sell the other one. Just right out the gate. We'll have to make sure it's clear, though. Shoot, we might just sell them both. Alright, he needs $1. Dollar bill. Yep, there he goes. There's Dollar Bill Franklin right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's what the D in Franklin D. Roosevelt stands for. Dollar. Franklin Dollar Roosevelt. Although his real nickname was Broosevelt. Because that man would lift. Yep, and he's a direct descendant of Alexander Hamilton's. This man could lift a ton. And he was famous for his quote of, "Dost thou even hoist?" Wow, these are some solid jokes here. I feel like you guys are missing out. Yeah, my son started his summer workouts, doing weightlifting, getting ready for football. Now that he's going to be a freshman. So all my jokes have to be about getting shred or getting ripped. Or the "do you even lift, bro?" and then you turn it into a "dost thou even hoist?" I actually got him a tank top that says, what the hell is a kilogram? And it has George Washington riding like a bald eagle or something, like with the American flag. Like, it's so ridiculous. All right, there's our last customer right there. 9 p.m. It's closing time. Oh, the suit. Oh, sorry, sir. We can hold for you. Can you believe this guy? You look like you work for a living. You earned this bread, my man. You earned this bread. Oh, but he wanted cheese with that bread. He probably went all day at his blue-collar job thinking about the grilled cheese he was going to make. And that dude just... No, that douche wanted pasta. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Keep on walking. Have a nice day, sir. All right, let's go ahead and close this place up. Check our daily stats. So 19 times people wanted something that we don't sell. Basically, 19 customers wanted things other than just bread. But hey, $123 profit. It's pretty good. All right, right there, a little pop-up. The cost of coffee is plummeted. All right, how are we doing here? Ah, we're being held by these. All right, let's remove all this. That way we don't accidentally stock bread. We're missing bread there. Okay, we sold a lot of bread. That's good. We had that was full, and these were full. So we're going to need another 3 boxes. Guarantee, another 3 boxes. All right. Add to cart. So here we go. Purchase our 3 boxes. Check. All right, here's all the paint. Do the green. Just curious what other colors we want to do with the green. I guess we'd have to look at flooring. Ooh, the green with that, like, kind of tan would be cool. Furniture. Okay, product. Yeah, see, bottled water. All right. And we got to go to the bank. We got to make our payment. We got to go pay our bills. Electrical was only $8. Hey, we're saving money. I budgeted about $10 in that 65, as well as I rounded up. Well, no, it's $37.50 for the loan payment. So let's round that up to 40 plus the 10. That's 50. So we need $70, not 65. Okay, so I was about $5 off, but that's rounding up just in case, you know, something goes over. Always got to be prepared, you know. Never know what's going to happen. So $65, sorry, $70 a day minimum on hand. Add 1 there, go 2 there, 2 there. There we go. All right, so we should be good as long as we can maintain that amount. All right, so those are all full. Let's go here. All right, we got that one, and then we'll load up the other side. It's our beautiful bread product. Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. Hell yeah. So much good bread. Now, one thing that I struggled with, I'll just let you guys know, is a bakery, right? So it's going to sell finished bread product, but I also know that there's some bakery like Mart's where they'll also sell ingredients. And so the big thing was whether or not to sell flour. And so in the tutorial, I did one of my days, I experimented with selling flour. And I mean, for the most part, it sold. Obviously, people want it. They're going to come in for it. But it really didn't make too much of a difference. However, now that we have more product unlocked, something I have found is that whenever somebody complains that you don't have something on hand, you actually lose a score or store point up here for your level system. So you lose 1 XP whenever they go, you didn't have cheese, or you didn't have milk, or you didn't have coffee. But then you gain points when you do fulfill their needs. So when they buy 2 or 3 loaves of bread, then you're going to get, right? So what I'm getting at is that the level up system is going to be very slow and painful for us because we're only meeting people's bread needs. I'm okay with that. I really am. But I'm just letting you guys know that it's going to be very, very painful. All right, we're open and we're behind the counter. There we go. We got all our bread stocked. Got to fix that all back there. So when you're doing the tutorial, just to give you guys kind of a rundown, it has you come in, it has you go to the computer, shows you how to buy the product, then put the product on the shelf, or you go out, grab the box, bring it in, you open it, put the product on the shelf, you go put the box into the recycle, then you come in, go to the shelf, it shows you how to set the price for the item. We've already done all this stuff, but like those are kind of the steps. Then you open the store, then you come and you sit at the register like this, and you wait for a customer. Oh, see, there we go. So this next guy, if he let's pay attention to the store thing at the top. But that's the bulk of the first part of the tutorial. The second part is it wants you to buy a product license, which you gotta serve like 25 customers or something. So you do all of that. So it's not too bad. All right, let's give him the $2. All right, so we got +5 for meeting the bread needs, but we got -1 because he wanted oil or something. So we're always going to be a little bit behind the curve. Ooh, man, straight up out of the Matrix. Yeah, he wanted pasta, so we got a -1 on that. But we got +5 for servicing his bread needs, which is good. Right here, I'm going to come and do this. Take this off. In this rack, we're going to box up, and it says hold F to sell. All right, and we got $100 back. Nice. Okay. Good to know. We got one lonely piece of bread over there in the back. All right, $16 back. Yes, ma'am. Ah, she wanted tea. $2. You got it. Ooh, he wanted flour. Little $8 purchase here. Hey, she was completely happy. That's good. And now our store is level 6, $300 on hand. So you can do it. You can survive in this game selling a single product. In this case, bread. I know Neebs Gaming did a video for their dumpster where they sold nothing but cereal, just kind of as like a joke. I'm taking more of the logical sense of what if we're a small mom and pop bakery, right? We're going to unlock more license. I have looked on the license. There are certain ones that we're just going to want to skip and go for. You need a higher store level. I believe level 12 is the next one that we'll want to buy. It'll unlock a couple like cakes and stuff for us. I don't know if we'll get that done in this little preview episode-y. But this is pretty much the game. This is what you do. You buy the product, you stock the shelves, you open the store. As you earn money, you can expand the store, customize it. Obviously, it's a lot more fast-paced and a lot more fun if you do all the products because you got to constantly be keeping up on them, constantly balancing your money. You got to make sure that you have enough on hand to run the store. We took out a loan in the beginning so I could do all the expansions just kind of like boom, boom, boom right away. Get them out in the first like day or two. That way I could get out of the tutorial and jump straight in with you guys. You don't have to take out a loan. It starts you with like $50. You can just buy like a couple little things. Like some cereal and oil and pretty much just survive off of that. It's definitely going to take you longer to grow at the beginning. But then you won't have that looming debt owed to the loan company hanging over you. So that is a plus. She wanted bottled water. That was a service we could have done. He wanted cheese. I don't know, the idea of switching to like a deli or a bodega and being just like a little mom and pop shop sells just a little bit of everything. I think we might need to do that. I have played before. I have probably about 50 hours in this game. So I do know a thing or two about how to get advances on. All the new customization features that they've added, like the shelving color, changing the name, painting the walls and the floor, all that stuff is really cool. I love it. What I think would be really cool is that if there was maybe palettes, like certain combinations, like, oh, hey, if you put this flooring with this wall color, you know, it'll give you a boost, like combining certain things to give certain vibes. I don't know, that, or maybe more expensive paints that give off like warming feelings so customers stay longer, or maybe they buy more. Stuff like that, little boosts, but make it like ridiculously much more expensive. That way you have to really want it. I don't know, but they have a whole roadmap on the front page. They definitely are going to do a lot of things going forward. One of the big things that that irritated me from the very beginning, that I will say, is that once you put stuff on the shelf, it belongs there. You have to completely clear the shelf. Right? You have to completely zero it out to then remove the tag to put something else there. Oh, this is finally... Alright, so C, and then... Oh, no, wait. Damn it. I forgot. I need it for spacing. Can't just sell it just yet. Okay. It looks all retarded back there. It looks ridiculous. She wanted bottled water. But yeah, it is fun once you get more stuff. Especially when your money is still kind of tight at the beginning. I'm just going to box it up and sell it. I already have the spacing for those ones. I'll be fine. Yeah, so there's entire playthroughs where, like, I'll run out of pasta or something in the middle of the day, and I'll literally have to take that day's funds or profits to then buy more and stock the shelves. And then early on like this, when it's just you're the stocker, you're the purchaser, you're the cashier, so you got to constantly be running around, right? You got to balance between running and grabbing the stuff, bringing it in. So there would literally just be like piles of boxes back here as I would go and put stuff up on the shelves. Eventually you can get a storage thing next door. That's what this locked door is for. This expands out so much more. You can hire a cashier to just run this all the time. They cost, whatever X amount of dollars a day. They will be introducing later on in future updates a self-checkout item, as well as introducing a delivery and pickup, kind of like a Instacart or DoorDash type situation, or the Grubhub. I don't know. What's the Uber Eats? There's a whole bunch of them. The Postmates. There's so many of those different little apps. But yeah, something kind of like that, where you're going to have like a delivery pickup service, which that'll be fun. One of the other things, too, that I keep reading about is the concept of fresh produce, where you actually will have produce that has to be weighed because it'll be sold by the pound. And then you can get good deals on said fresh produce as, like, the vendor yourself, going up to local farmer markets. So the map, you can actually walk the map. It's 2 whole city blocks that wrap around each other, kind of like in a figure 8. But I can see the different areas that they kind of have cleared out where I'm like, okay, there could potentially be like a farmer's market that'll go there. And that's where we would go and get the fresh produce that then we would literally turn around, bring in, and put in the shop. All right, we're going to close for the night. So 21 times people wanted something other than bread. But we still made a $115 profit today. All right, so powdered sugar price went up, egg price went up, and oil price went up. If we were selling those things, we would have to run over here. We'd have to click on the thing. It would say that the price went up, and we'd have to change to make sure that we're within the market. This is just crazy to me that it costs us less than $1 for the bread, and we're selling it for so much more. All right, but we damn near cleared that out. All right, let's get... I think we can do 2 shelves, right? Let's make all our bill payments first. Let's get that out of the way. But yeah, see, you can go to hiring cashiers, restockers, storage. This is to purchase storage next door. So $250, we can change the name of the store. I'll do that later on. So we can purchase the next section if we want to make it bigger. Product license. All right, so we've got the next one for $400 gives us peanut butter, another kind of flour, olive oil, a different kind of pasta, some rice, some salt. This gives us orange juice, 2 sodas, apple juice, a 6-pack of milk, rather than just like the half gallons I think that you start off with. And then soda. This is the one we want. We want the 550 when we get to level 9. Okay, so it's not 12. Level 9. Because that's where we get 2 kinds of cake. And then we can get chocolate bars and candy to put out by the register. Those are good things right there. So that's going to be a big one for us, is that product. So it's $550, level 9. So we'll keep that in mind. All right, we'll come here. Yep, see, and it even tells you price went up. So make sure you mark it up. Eggs went up. All right, we'll do 3 more things of bread. We'll get those purchased. Pretty much 3 things of bread a day seems to be our going rate. We could... I mean, the 2 stands that we have hold the amount of bread that we need to sell. We have them spaced, so if we want to add more racks, we can. We're going to have to save up to get the racks first, obviously, and then get the license. That way we have the room to put the new stuff out. But in the meantime, we do have water. We can fill up water bottles, and we do have a mini fridge that we can throw down. My question is, does the half shelf sit on top of the mini fridge? Or is there an option? That's the other thing, is having an option where you can have a shelf on top of a fridge unit. That I would be curious to see. The mini fridge. Yeah, let's grab the mini fridge. We're going to grab it in the dark green. Let's grab that. And then we can put in a pack of water. So there we go. We'll get the fridge and we'll get the water. All right. Got to at least sell bottled water. Something at the register. I feel like that's how that would go. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at it. They made a mess. What the heck? Alright, here we go. I'll literally put it like right here. Yep, there you go. Little fridge where you can grab some water, whatever you need while you're waiting in line. Right, it's perfect. Alright, here's the first of the breads. 2, 3, 4. That beautiful. All our bread in the street. Get out of here. We'll just throw our bread in. Let's get our water started cooling. There we go. Throw that out of here. Alright, cost of water, $3. $2.66. Yeah, we're overpricing the crap out of everything. We're bougie. We're bougie like that. Throw that away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and this is pretty much what you would do. Oh, there we go. Exactly. So, one thing is a box. So, that's 4 boxes. It would take exactly 4 boxes to fill her up. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, is I did do a personal play where I was like, I don't want to throw away any of my trash. And so I would just throw it out here. There were just so many boxes just all over. The cars, the people would hit them, and they would just toss all over. Oh, it was a mess. It was hysterical, but it was a mess. I like that. Look at that. Look at us coming up in the world with our bottled water. All right, let's go ahead and open up for the day. We got the 210 already if we want to buy another rack, so that's a good thing to keep in mind. Oh, gotta turn the lights on. There we go. We're gonna need to buy some more lights also. Probably another 3. Do like boom, boom, boom. And then, so another 5, and then we'll do 1, 2, and move this one. Yeah, so we'll do 3, 3, and 3. Okay. So it's a grid. We'll do a nice little grid. Double sweaters. It's the sweater twins. Look at that. They're buying up the water. Hell yeah. Oh, he's waiting for his bro. Good on you, dude. Oh, but he wanted flour. $7. And he wanted powdered sugar. See? Can't make these people happy. We got to get our store level up to 9. We're at 6, halfway through 6 right now. Ooh, look at that power couple. He looks like the kind of guy who puts chips on his bologna sandwich. All right, you guys know what I'm talking about. Look at him. Look at him. Wow, they're just buying up all my water. All right, so for this keypad entry, you can use your little 10-key keyboard thing off to the side if you have one of those. I do. And he wanted cereal. He's pissed about that. Bro just came in for a bottle of water? No, a little bread. A little bread and water. Right, we're like the most depressing Soviet grocery store. Oh, bread and water. That's all you need. Add potato for vodka. I like the teeth that go right there. That's cool shirt. Cool shirt, dude. I can respect that. Whoa, he gave me 100. Alright, he's pissed about something. How are we doing on water? Oh, we're almost out of water. I don't know if that's something we want to restock throughout the day, or just have it, you know, it is what it is, and just do a single box. Because we saw a single box fills her up. I think that might just be the play. Leave it as a single box. Definitely keep costs down. And then that way if we run out, we run out. It happens. Right? They're already pissed that we don't carry everything else. What does it matter if they're pissed that we're out of water? We'll be like, hey, look, everybody was thirsty. It's a hot day. It's middle of summer. Middle of summer in some city. I'm glad to see this city at least has trees. There's, the nerd in me likes to read all those science articles. You know, they do the comparison of, like, city blocks that have trees versus not have trees. And they find that trees definitely cool things down. So it's not only for the good carbon footprint. It also keeps temperature down. But then people complain that, you know, oh, the trees, you know, they put pollen everywhere. They dump pollen everywhere. Well, that's because in the 50s and 60s when they were doing city planning, they thought that, oh, you know, we're going to help mitigate the amount of, like, fruit and stuff that gets dropped out of trees. Specifically out of female trees. So let's plant only male trees. Well, male trees are going to pollinate no matter what. And they're going to spray that pollen everywhere. Whereas if you put only female trees without any males to pollinate them, then you don't have a pollen problem and you don't have a fruit problem. It's crazy. They didn't think that through. They were just so worried about the fruit being all over in the streets and having to clean it up. Now we have a whole bunch of people that live in the city with allergies because they planted nothing but male trees and they're just pollinating all over everything. So then what do people do when they get irritated by that? And then they chop the trees down and then it gets like 10 degrees warmer. There's studies that prove that too. That's crazy. We're in this endless cycle of stupidity. When it would literally solve all of our problems if we just put a woman tree out there. Yep, a woman tree. And don't worry, I know that your eyes are up here. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. You're a classy broad, I get it. Oh, but you needed flour. Damn it. See, my wife would agree with her. I can't meet all the needs. Although she was pretty well satisfied with just my single loaf. My very average-sized loaf. And she wanted black tea. See, we can't win them all. We can't win them all. Am I right? We're going to do the best we can. Now, who else wants some bread? Or maybe a little bit of water? Anybody else? Because it's almost closing time. In 3 hours. Oh, businessman. Good day at the office? Good day? I like your red tie. Very vibrant. Bold choice. I love it. Go bold, my friend. Oh, but he wanted pasta. I have failed you, sir. I apologize. I mean, it's kind of on you, because you came into a bakery expecting more than just baked goods, but... Sure, let me apologize. And she wanted pasta, too. Oh, Muscle Mike is back. Look, you look like the kind of guy that's named, like, Greg. What's up, Greg? Greg wanted cheese. Probably wanted to make grilled cheese after a hard day. That's twice we've had gentlemen coming in thinking about their grilled cheese all day at work. And we couldn't meet their cheese needs. Damn. You're making me feel bad, guys. Yeah, we've earned more than enough money, though. That's good. We're able to buy the next rack. Alright, bread. My dude. Yep, he just wanted 2 loaves of bread. Solid. We helped him out perfectly. We had a bunch of people buy up water. We haven't seen it. Either we're out, and that's why they're not buying it. But then we're getting lucky without complaints. Or we still have some and just nobody wants it. I'm curious. We'll check before we close up here. Alright, $8 for you, and she wanted pasta. And $8 for you, and... oh, we must be out of bottled water. There's the answer right there. Just to confirm it. Yep, we're out. Alright, fair enough. So one thing to keep in mind is now that we've added this fridge, obviously the electricity bill is going to go up. But we have a little extra room in the budget, so I'm not too worried. Alright, let's go ahead and close up shop now. Make sure there's nobody else. Nope. What's this? Oh, it's a piece of trash. Oh, which, speaking of, that is the other thing that they're going to be adding in future updates, is the necessity for cleaning. So picking up trash, you know, having trash cans, garbage, mopping, sweeping, all that stuff. But yes, that will come. We have a little bit of a loss. Ouch. But I think that's because we bought the fridge. So considering that we paid $150 for a fridge, we bought some supplies, then rent and bills, plus our income, and the only difference was like $3. So you figure bills are going to be inevitable. So we basically paid for everything with today's earnings. It all balanced out. So that was a good day. Very good day. All right. Cost of flour went up. Cost of oil went down. Cost of cheese went up. Cost of pasta went down. Man, that will make for quite the change if we were playing a full regular store. But we're not. We are not. The big thing we're going to do today is we're going to get another shelf in the green. And then we will add the 3 things of bread that we love. And we'll get everything situated. Oh, and our bottle of water. So we need our water. So there we go. Purchase that. Now let's go to the bank, make our bank payment for the loan. Management, pay our electric bill is now $12. So it's a good thing we buffered in that little extra. Oh, those are... here we go, license. So $5.50 at 9. That's going to be the one we want. Cool. Cool beans. Alright, so let's get through this day. And let's see what happens. Whoa! Whoa! They balanced that rack right on top. Whoa, that can't be okay. Alright, I'm going to use this one to line her up here. Right, because I said I want one thing of space in between. I'll grab this one. We'll throw it up there. And this one can get moved back. Come on. Very carefully. Very carefully. Right about... oh, no. Right there. That's fine. That'll do. Alright, so we got one in. We got our bottle of water. Whoa, excuse you, lady. Jeez. Load up our water. Grab our bread. All right, that one's all loaded. Grab the next one. There we go. Sweet. And last but not least, there we go. All right, it's all locked and loaded. Ready to go. Wonderful, beautiful day. I'll go ahead and get started. Let's turn those lights on. Let's keep things moving along. But so far, so good. I am personally liking this game. It's weirdly addictive, right? It gets you kind of into this lull, this little bit of a pattern. If you want me to see, excuse me, if you would like to see me make this into a series, go ahead and comment below what you would like out of that series, as well as what we should name the supermarket. Definitely no wrong answers. That should be fun. Handle her cashola here real quick. Also, feel free to let me know in the comments what you guys think of the game, what you've seen of it so far. I know there's plenty of other content creators out there making little videos on it, but I thought we would give this a whack. Definitely bring some more traffic to the channel by branching out and playing some other games. That's why I'm doing the Food Week. So this is day 1 of Food Week for July 2024. Up next is going to be Grubhub, Grub Truck, which is a food truck game. The challenge, my restaurant's going to be called Sticks. I'm going to be essentially just selling hot dogs and mozzarella sticks. Anything in the, tube stick shape. So that should be fun. He really wanted tea with that water. I'll also be playing a kind of Starbucksy coffee house, kind of little Animal Crossing style game called Coffee Caravan. That one's really fun. My daughter and I have already beaten through the whole coffee chain on that, and we're unlocked into the tea levels, which is really fun. But for that, I'm going to start over at the coffee side, and we're going to sell nothing but cups of joe, just good old classic cups of joe, right? You want sugar, you want milk, you want ice, that's it, basics. So that should be fun. And then last but not least, on the final day for 4th of July, we're going to be running a little robot who's going to open his very first sushi shop. But the big challenge there, in honor of America and its values, we're going to go full vegan. So that should be fun. It'll definitely make the restaurant interesting. Because I have played that game as well. It's called Rolling Hills, Make Sushi, Make Friends. And there's definitely a kind of puzzle element to it where you need to have multiple stuff. Alright, my man. We are just cranking out sales. Hell yeah. Oh, this guy looks like the inspector. Make sure you thoroughly inspect all that product, sir. Give us a great review on Yelp. Alright, well, like I said, go ahead and drop all your thoughts down in the comments. I had a blast playing this game. This is super fun. Check it out on Steam. Also, go ahead and check it out on their Discord as well to see what's coming up next. But for now, I think this is as good a spot as any to go ahead and call it for this review. So as always, guys, go ahead and smash that like button. Draw me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing, how I'm not doing. And if you haven't already, please smash that subscribe. Join the ever-growing community here at the Bears and Beans channel. And if you'd like to further stay in the know, you can head over to Instagram and follow me at Bears and Beans Gaming. I follow all gamers back. And for some additional support, you can check the link in the description for my Patreon. Head over there, become a member, get access to tons of behind-the-scenes content, as well as unedited content and member specials, like the opening tutorial for this game, to be specific, and tons of other stuff for my Going Medieval series. So check that out as well. But again, guys, I want to thank you so much for stopping by, as always. You're an amazing, wonderful community. I love you all. And I'll see you in the next one.